GPTs are here. OpenAI just announced in their latest developer conference that GPTs are available. This is something that I am excited to test out. If you don't know what it is, basically a GPT is that you can go and create your own focused, personalized assistant to go and do specific tasks. So you can have as many of these as you want. I'm just getting into this right now. I've played around with it a little bit, but I want to actually build one on this training so we can walk through and see what the just basic capabilities are. And this is just a few days after this was released, so we're going to obviously see a lot more advancements in this, but I'm excited to play around with it. So let's get into it. And I am at chat.openai.com. I'm using ChatGPT 4. I do have the plus version, so you will need a paid version to do this. Let me shrink my big head down so you can see a little better. And what we do is we go over here once you're logged in and you click on Explore. And that's going to bring you over into the dashboard here where you can actually start building these out. Now, there are several that have already been created by GPT, by OpenAI here. And you can see some of them. I played around with this sticker whiz. So let's try that one first. Just show you a few examples of what it can do. But this particular GPT helps you turn your wildest dreams into die-cut stickers shipped right to your door. So what we do, I tried one earlier, make a sticker with the word Trendify. And what's cool is it's pulling in imagery from DALL-E, and the text in DALL-E is getting really good. So oftentimes I'm getting accurate spellings of things that I'm requesting. So we'll see if this does, and then I'll do another cool one here, and then we'll try a couple more, and then we'll actually build one. So as this is loading, it's pulling information in from DALL-E. It's going to actually create the image right here in here. And this, again, this GPT is designed specifically to create die-cut stickers. So let's see, TRE, oh, they almost got it. So it didn't quite get it, but yeah, I can just refresh this and do it. I've gotten a few when I did a test and it did it perfectly. So let me try some images here. So I did one earlier for my cat. So an orange short-haired cat and a calico short-haired cat. Let's see what we get here. So that's cool. You can basically make any kind of stickers you want. And then what's cool is it also gives you an opportunity if you wanted to get these printed instantly. I believe it's partnered with Sticker Mule, or they're the ones that created this in conjunction with ChatGPT, but it gives you exactly how to order it directly in there if you wanted to. So let's see what we get. Bam, that's cool. Awesome. Let's see. How do I order? And then it will give you exactly how to do it. Cool, so that's that. That's a pretty cool image there. I'm going to download that. And then I could go out and make my own. I did ask it earlier, can I sell this? Sell this image online. And let's see what it says. As the image generated by DALL-E is based on your request you provided, you generally have the freedom to use for various purposes. Obviously, this isn't legal advice, so I don't know how this will change in the future, but it's saying that we likely can. So cool. So let's try a couple more. So we're going to go back to the Explore page, and let's see. I did this Cosmic Dream earlier. It was kind of cool. So let's just do a UFO. And this just pulls in imagery. It's kind of like spacey, ethereal imagery here, but it's pretty cool what it generates. And again, these are just pulling in images. I am going to show you how to build an even more advanced one. I just want to kind of show you the basics of how one of these works that have been designed by the team there. Cool, so you can just keep doing these over and over again. And I think the imagery from DALL-E is getting a lot better than it used to be. I used to primarily only use Midjourney, but now this imagery is getting really cool. So enough of that. Let's actually start building our own and see. We'll kind of fumble our way through it, but I want you to see how this works. So what we do is we click Create a GPT. And it's going to walk you through a prompt. So we have two different screens here. We have the create side and the preview side. This is kind of like the playground where you can interact with the GPT that you are creating. But at first, we're going to ask it, it's going to ask us some information so it can start building this. So what would you like to make? I'm going to test, you are an expert in YouTube growth. and marketing online. Let's just see what we get. So it's thinking it's going to update any, when you see that little wrench, that means it's kind of building the prompt and building the information inside. I'll show you if we switch over to configure here, you'll see it's already starting to fill in some of the instructions here. And this is just going to keep getting longer and longer. So let's see. Great, we're going to give you a name. How about Tube Growth Guru? Can we try another name? And it's going to give me another suggestion. And if you had your own idea, you could do this, but this just kind of helps you categorize what this particular GPT is. Channel Optimizer, I like it. Love it. So now it's going to ask me to do a logo for this. Generating a profile picture, that's just what goes right here. That's kind of like the profile picture for this particular GPT. It's going to create an image here. And once this loads, cool. I don't love it, but let's just go with it. All right. If you wanted a different one, obviously you can do that as many times as you want. And in the future, you can create your own, so it's not that big of a deal. All right. What specific areas of YouTube growth and online marketing should I specialize in? For example, should it focus more on content strategy, audience engagement, SEO, all of those? So now it's updating the configuration. If we look in here, we'll see it's going to give even more information. All right. Are there any specific types of advice or topics that should be highlighted or conversely, any that should be avoided? For example, should I steer clear of promoting specific products? No illegal activities, no financial advice, and no health advice. And we can keep refining this and refining this. Let's just get all the way through this prompt, and then we will actually start using it. On the right side, you can see it's already building out what I will be able to use in the future. And I'm going to show you a couple other things I've learned too with asking it how to refine its own process. So asking it to tell me what I should be telling it, if that makes sense. Okay, so now let's think about channel optimizers. Should handle situations where users' questions are unclear or lack specific details. Should ask for more information or make assumptions based on typical YouTube scenarios. So let's just say ask for more information. And we're almost to the end of this. Typically, this process takes about 2 minutes, and then you can continue to update this and refine it, but I just want to show you how far we get here. Now let's personalize channel optimizer. How should it act with users? Tone, formality, professional, straightforward, friendly, and encouraging. Awesome. So that should be the last one. Maybe there's one more, and then we'll get into using it. Okay, channel optimizer is all set up. Do you have any refinement or additional features you'd like to add to channel optimizer? So first, let's go over to configure. We'll look. It should have a lot of that information that the approachable style will make. Okay, so friendly and encouraging. So you see, I just answered that. It's already filling in the instructions. If I had additional instructions, I could go and refine this even further. Let's go to create. What other information? Whoops. Helpful. Even better results from you. Okay. And then this is how we start asking it to ask us things. So it gives us particular scenarios, examples, things like that, which we can go back and do later on. I just wanted to show you how I would start if I'm kind of at a block, like I don't really even know what to ask or what to give it. Then this gives you even more clarification on how to do that. So specific scenarios. Is there a particular YouTube related scenario you'd like to focus on? Examples and case studies. All these things we can continue to upload and refine this channel optimizer GPT to keep getting even better and improving. So I think we're good here. We see this playground here. I am going to play with that in just a second, but I want to show you a couple other things in configure. You see these kind of quick start questions down here. If we go to configure, we scroll down a bit, you can see these are the conversation starters. And if we needed more, like maybe there's something we always want to ask at the beginning, we could do it here. If we didn't like one of these, we can exit out here. Also knowledge. So if we have a PDF or a Google Doc or something with a lot of information, or a script from a YouTube video that we want it to go and analyze, we can be uploading all of that stuff right in here. Also code interpreter. I haven't played around a lot with that, but I know some of you may be pretty advanced. You can upload code and things in here. DALL-E image generation, web browsing, all that is cool. And then down here a little further, actions. This is something where I've seen it in real practice, where they were pulling in data from Zapier, which is basically a software that talks to a lot of other softwares and helps them talk to each other. So for example, if I wanted to connect my Gmail, for example, and I wanted to say, Channel Optimizer, send Jason an email to do X, Y, and Z, it will just integrate in here and it will go and send the email out directly through here. So the possibilities are incredible with this, and I'm really excited to play around with that. But I don't want to waste your time today. Once I get more experience with it, then we'll do that. And obviously uploading knowledge and stuff here too. So let's just try one of these basic ones. Let's hit save just to make sure. We'll do that in a second. How do I increase my YouTube subscribers? So it gives us kind of generic information here, but where this is going and why I'm building this is because I can eventually take a lot of data points from my own YouTube videos and from a variety of other YouTube videos, put all of that in here as data points. For example, this video is 20 minutes long. It got 20,000 views. It had this title. It was about this topic. Here's the script from it. Here are 10 other videos that are similar to this that got more views. Can you tell me what I can do in my future videos to improve? So that is kind of the direction of where I'm building something like this. And I plan on doing this for a lot of different aspects of my life. Instagram growth, TikTok growth, or X growth, and just personal stuff too, like fitness and things like that. You can really build these specialized GPTs to handle various specific aspects of your life, which is really cool. So that is that part. And you can go in and keep refining this. Just go to create if you want to chat with it, or if you already know what you want to give it, then you can just add it more to these instructions here. So then the next thing is, if we want to save this, we can either save it and publish it only for me to use, or people with a link, or you can do public. And what's going to happen eventually, if it hasn't already start happening, is there'll be kind of like an app store for these GPTs inside of OpenAI, where people can go and, I guess, buy access to it, or I'm not really sure how all that's going to work, but they did say there was going to be some kind of revenue share opportunity in there. So for those of you who really want to go crazy with this and build a bunch for the most successful, most used GPTs on their little app store thing, then they'll be sharing revenue with you as well. And again, I don't know the details of that yet, but once it comes out, I'll definitely bring it to you. So that's basically the overview, how to build your own GPT with this new platform. You need the plus version of this, so the paid version of ChatGPT, and then you just go literally to, let me just confirm, let me just save this for me for now. And now it's published. And you just go to the Explore tab here. And again, I recommend just trying out some of the ones that they have already, just to kind of get a feel for how it works. And then once you're ready, you can create your own, and then all the ones that you've created will be listed right here on top with all of your features. So that's what I got for you guys today. I'm so excited to use this. I can't wait to learn even more about how this works and really make these advanced. I just showed you the bare minimum of what you can do today. There are so many other integrations and things that you're going to be able to do that I can't wait to see what you guys are creating and what I'm creating, and we'll share it together. So that's what I got. I appreciate all of you. Talk to you again soon. Bye.